Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Vogue. If you are new, welcome. Today's video is an everyday everyday makeup tutorial. Just like very basic. I've done this video before. One of my first videos was like a Vogue beauty treats inspired video, but that one was like really quick, so I thought maybe let me just do like a sort of detailed video. So I hope you guys can stay and watch and sit down to the end. Alright, okay, first things first, you need to prime your face with any primer that you have. I have the Maybelline baby skin primer, and I'm just going to prime my face, where my pores are visible, which is around here and on my forehead. Usually, I blend with my fingers. I just smooth that over my face with my fingers, but sometimes I also use like a brush, like a foundation brush. Can blend it out with a brush, but I just use my fingers to press it into the pores. Next, usually what I do next for my foundation, I go in with what should I call this, a setting powder to set my primer. Yes, to set my primer, because I have oily skin. I just want my makeup to last all day. So the setting powder I use is the Revlon Candid setting powder in number 2, and I just put that all over my, like in the lid. Then I take my sponge. And then I just pat it into wherever I added the setting powder. By the way, if you hear the noise, it's next door. My cousin's kids just make noise all day. I can't control that, so it is what it is. So I'm just gonna press that into my face so that it can last all day. Okay, so next what I go in with is my foundation. I use the Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour foundation in the shade 64 Chestnut. Eyebrows, I've already done that off camera, so I thought about this. I should have done my eyebrows on camera so that you guys can see. Since this is because it is an everyday makeup tutorial, so I'm just gonna pump it on my face like so, and if I need more, I will pump on some more. Wait, what? No! You can use whatever tool you want to use to blend out your foundation. You can either go in with your beauty sponge or a brush. I will be using my brush today. Yeah, I'll just be using my brush today. So pat that into my skin. I'm stippling it in and not like dragging the brush, because I don't want it to create any streaks. Okay, now that my foundation is on and laid and blended like a dream, next thing I'm gonna go in with is my concealer, and I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn to highlight my face, and that is to blend that, I'm going to take my sponge. This is moist, this is damp. I squeeze it out, squeeze the water out, and I'm just going to blend. I'm going to blend the highlights out. Usually I let it sit on my face and let it dry down a little bit, so that, I don't know, I can't explain like the texture of it, but when I leave it on my face for a long time, it becomes like a little bit, I don't know how to explain. And even into the eyelid. Now that that's blended in, I'm gonna go in with the powder that I used earlier to set my primer, to set that highlight in place so that it doesn't move. But before you do that, please make sure that you are blending out the creases that would have creased where the concealer would have stayed into your underline, your under eye creases. Just make sure that's blended in before you set your concealer. Otherwise you're gonna be setting those creases, and that's not okay. Don't let them tell you otherwise. It's not okay. So I'm gonna take my powder. Here it is. I'm gonna look up into the roof. I'm just going to pat it in. And it looks so flawless. Look at that. You see the do you see the mehluko? Very like, do you see that? See that? Cute. Hey, umsindo next door. But wait, I'm very sorry. Umsindo next door. But what can I do? I literally live in a loud house. You see that show? Now I am going to set my nose, but I'm not gonna set it with the sponge. I'm gonna take I'm just gonna use this brush here to set my nose. Usually I use it okay, this is what I do. I don't know if you guys can see, there's some product on here from the powder. I'm just going to like run a line, like a runway line, to set my nose. And now I am going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me powder in 370 espresso to contour my face. Yeah, let's contour. And I'm gonna take let's take this brush here, this fluffy powder brush here. But make sure you know what's your face shape, so you know how you're actually contouring. Because a person with square head won't contour the way a person who's an oval shaped face would contour. It's just no. So I have an oval shaped face, so I'm going to be contouring this area here and the sides of my temples, the side of my temple, and a bit here. So makeup is easy, I tell you. Like, this shit is easy. Just going to set my face, and I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Natural Finish setting spray, because oh no, that's actually, before we do that, let's dust my thing off. Oh, before I even do that, my nose contour. I'm just gonna use the same brush, it's not that deep. Because it's every day, I necessarily don't see a need for eyeshadow. I mean, what you can do is you can go in with whatever you contoured or bronzed with and just brush it over your eyes. I will do that, but at first I just want to blush and highlight my face, and I'm using my favorite palettes ever. I just don't use these two. I don't use this. This is a bronzer, by the way. I don't know how it's okay. It's not bronzer for me anyways. This is the Hey Cheeks blush palette by Essence. On this angled brush right here, and I'm gonna dip into these two shades right here, these two right there. I also take this one because this one has a, I don't know if you guys can see, but this one here has like gold reflex that can double as a highlighter, so I like going in with that one also, so that I don't have to use more highlighter. On my nose also, you know. Take some of that orange again, and then, like I said before, you can. I'm not saying you can't. You can if you want to do eyeshadow. I'm not gonna do it. It's not part of my everyday look. Even though I don't do makeup every single day, no, my skin would hate me. So I'm gonna take this brush again. I'm just gonna blend out my creases, whatever concealer and foundation that was stuck in my creases. I'm just gonna blend that out, and then take that Fit Me powder again, and I'm just gonna take crease brush here, dab it in, and then we're just going to, you know, just warm that up to have something there. So you know what, I actually made an effort today with my makeup, you know. Then we're going to be taking our mascara. I'm using the Essence Lash Princess mascara. Best mascara ever. Best mascara ever. Just gonna dip it in. I'm not gonna do a lash, hey. Too much admin. I don't feel like it. They're not in front of me anyway, so I'm not gonna do it. I'm just going to coat my lashes with it. Done my mascara. Very cute long lashes, honey. Okay, now we just go on to our lips. I haven't thought about that, but I know what lip gloss I am going to be using. It is from Essence also. These two lip glosses. This is the No Brainer lip gloss, and this is just the clear one. The very mine doesn't look okay because I'll be using it for when I'm doing the ombre effect type thing. Okay, and here is the final look. Very everyday, very cute, very, you know, subtle glam, you know, everyday sort of look. And I hope you guys find this video very useful. I hope you guys use it to whatever you guys are doing every single day. I will see you guys in my next video, and that is it for me. By the way, I will link everything down in the description box down below to show you guys the products I use will be listed down in the description box down below. Please make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, and honestly, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. It's been a long time since I've been on YouTube, so Yonki Into is pitting in my head, but hope you guys do subscribe, like, comment, share, do what needs to be done for the girl, you know, to get on top, you know. So see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.